Your stomach churns around and around. The bile within is unsettled. Each moment brings a new surge. Your companions sleep like blissful lumps of meat.
He is so afraid, so afraid of everyone. Besides you, who he ought to fear most. You could do so much better, my lord. I won't lay so much as a talon on him. I wouldn't rob you of that delight. Your clever mind is penning tragedy as we speak. Your repressed urge yearns to kill. And kill you will. Tonight, the moment you close your eyes, your favorite person will be brutalized. Each man kills the thing he loves. You like him for more than his looks, but he will never believe that. Why not make him a pretty corpse? Why not whisper it while you twist a knife? Or have a love confession be the final words between you? It is my duty to ensure you are making the right decisions, Master. There was much disappointment at your reluctance to kill the little moon maiden. You could kill this one deliberately. I'm sure it will be considered a great show of goodwill. The tithe could still be yours. I do not doubt you will act with a decorum befitting one of your rank. Good night, sweet lord.
Your companion rests blissfully, without a fear in the world. As your hand approaches his body, it wavers. It longs to close around his throat.
Well, hello. Looking for a cuddle? Although, you don't look entirely yourself. What's going on in that head of yours? All right. Talk quickly, then.
As you tell your story, fatigue fills your body. Your head swims with the worst headache you've known.
I'd rather be the only dark power inside your body, if it's all the same to you. You're welcome to try and kill me, of course, but I don't die easily these days. You could have talked to me before things got murderously bad, you know. We are technically in this together. It certainly puts the death of dear, sweet Alfira into some perspective.
Suddenly you become drowsy. Your vision blurs and floods with yellow bile, and you faint in a dizzy blur. You are not yourself. All control is gone.
This thing won't have you. It won't win. You're cute, you know. In another life, we might have been friends.
Your hands are raw and bloody as every inkling of your urge yearns you to tear your bindings.
Easy now, darling. You've got this. And I've got you. A little late, but good effort. Now just relax. Dawn will be here soon.
The night passes sick and sweating, but bloodlessly. You once again inhabit your own mind.
I felt for the bard, seeing you like that. Poor Alfira never stood a chance, did she? Now that you're back with us, we need to have a talk. You're not alone in this. None of us are. We can even compare notes if you like. But whatever this is, you will get through it. And I'll be here to make sure you do. Anyway, it's a brand new day. I'm sure we'll find lots of people for you to kill. Good morning. Thank you for not killing me the other night. Are you all right now, or was today a I will wed you with a delicate veil of blood blooming over your white curls kind of day? Why not? If I can walk in the sun, you can become all sunshine and roses. I'm sure of it.
He thinks he might end the world. But you and I could do far worse. He would forget his god for you, but you won't for him. Of that I know.
A pleasant dream gives way to an even more pleasant reality. Wait. I'm not sure I like the look in your eyes. What's wrong? I see. Fast as in right now, I assume, rather than first light after some sleep fast. You better tell me all. Dangerous secrets are best shared with those who depend on you. I should know. We're in this together, theoretically. You should have confided in me sooner. This certainly casts the butchery of Alfira in a new light, but we'll find a solution for this. You and I. Easy there. Your mind is your own, as are your limbs. Don't do anything rash. Spare me the gory details. I know you're still in there. Hold fast. Steady. You can rein this in. Nobody's getting hurt. No clotting. I like my blood flowing in my veins. Thank you most kindly. I think I see the madness slipping from your eyes. Looks like I won't be joining Alfira just yet. Welcome back to the land of the lucid, where explanations are owed, if you don't mind. This is surmountable, I'm sure. I'll protect you until you prevail. Chin up. We'll best this. Well, whatever it is. At least there's no shortage of enemies out there for you to kill. A veritable feast for the violent at heart. A disturbed and disturbing night for all of us, but worth it. With due diligence, your impulses will soon be mastered, or at least prevented from causing further harm. Now, as the saying goes, what's left undone should be left unspoken. Is there some lighter subject you wish to discuss?
She thinks she is finally away from the monsters. Poor fool. She's as good as dead anyway. She won't be saved by the power of love. Not yours.
Hello, love. Did you have a bad dream? You look like hell. What's wrong? Tell me what to do, and it's done. Driving you that mad, am I? Look, we'll do whatever it takes to keep us both safe. I promise. But why didn't you tell me before? I could have helped you sooner, like you've helped me. Maybe then Alfira would still be here. But we're here now, and we're going to fix this. Attention, soldier. You do not have permission to freak the fuck out right now. Whatever's happening to you will pass. It doesn't scare me. Stay with me. You can do this. I've got you, and I'm not letting you go. Bloodlust has made a poet of you. Here we are, both on Alfirad. That you in there, love? We'll get through this together. I'll protect us. and we'll skip through fate like two truants on the beach at midday. We'll get through this. Like two roaches in an apocalypse, mind, but still. You sure keep me on my toes, don't you? That's why I keep you around.
About what happened. About your affliction. I know you're sorry, and I know you're probably afraid it'll happen again. I'll look after myself. You look after you. If we each do our part, we'll both be all right.
He is an insult to the name of devils, posing as a monster with that sickly good heart. He adores you so blindly, like a pup. Don't you find it sickening?
I love feeling you close. But are you sure? Gods, what's the matter? You look like you've seen a gravehound's ghost. You've got my attention. You wouldn't. You couldn't. Could you? You're not in your right mind. There are healers in the city. Clerics who can help. You should have told me sooner. We could have figured something out. This is what happened with Alfira, isn't it? By Baldran's helm, if only I'd known. Hey, stay with me! Whatever fiend's got hold of you, it's made a battlefield of your mind. Rise up, meet its gaze, show it no fear and grant it no mercy. You are a champion. If this foe demands blood, then tear off its limbs and let it drink its own. Looks like you're back to your old self. Poor Alfira. If only she'd been so lucky. How are you feeling? Talk to me. Should this inner fiend seek battle again, I'll give it one. Let it taste the edge of the blade. You don't have to shoulder this burden alone. And next time you're in a killing mood, let me know. I'll point you in the right direction. I see the hunger in your eyes, and I see how it worries you. It worries me too. But you are stronger than the hunger. You can resist. You will resist. I'm sure of it.
The gods fight over her. But is she truly that special? She was starting to trust you, the only one she ever has. Pity it's coming to an end.
Oh. Has the mood struck you, love? I suppose we could try, if you think the others won't stir. Hold on, you look like you've had a shock. Something the matter? All right, I'm awake. Tell me everything. Hells, what I wouldn't give for a boring lover sometimes. How long has this been going on? Do I even want to know the answer to that? I'd rather you'd trusted me sooner, given all we've been through already. Suddenly Alfira's death makes a lot more sense. We're going to figure this out, understand? We have to. Keep calm. Breathe. Come back to me. If you've energy to flirt, you've energy to fight this thing. Stay with me. I know you can. Easy. You're in control. Bloodlust won't win tonight. Quite an imagination. Try applying it to some peaceful thoughts. I know you can. Are you back to yourself? Hells. Alfira didn't stand a chance. I think some more explaining is in order. Exactly what just came over you? I'll help protect you. I promise. Seems I'll need to just to keep myself safe. We'll best this. Just think positively. Or at least don't think murderously. Besides, there's plenty of foes out there for you to vent your impulses on. I know you have your personal demons to contend with. But if I didn't make it clear before, I think you can beat this. Just don't give in. And seek help if you need it. I've seen your resolve. Whatever is trying to control you, you're stronger.
She came all the way to this world just to die here. She is only using you. Don't you know that?
Your breath and body. The heat of you. You know what it does to me.
Bah! You look sick as a cadaver. What's come over you? Point me the way, and I will scrape my enemy's skin from its body. Raise a hand against me, and even a lover would not live to speak the tale. You're suffering. I see it. Perhaps the shadow curse still lingers. No. You are more than cursed. You are taken. This is no new affliction, is it? To think you'd keep this from me. Chuck. It might have been your hand that struck Alfera, but it was this madness that guided it. Keep it together, or so help me. Deliciously feral. Now hold that urge and save it for the battlefield. Listen to me. Whatever this lunacy, defy it, or you will answer to my blade. Spill one drop of my blood, and yours will flow like a river. Now get it together! Lucky for us, we're still standing. Can't say the same for Alfera. Not to be maudlin, but I'm glad I didn't gut you. Now, answers. Whenever this urge strikes next, we will fight it, and we will win. Now, a new dawn has come, with new victories to claim. So let's get to claiming them before someone else beats us to it. You are worried about this killing urge. I can see it. I will try to help you resist. But spill a single drop of my blood, and yours will flow in a gusher.
More horrible than our day-to-day lives. Well, this I have to hear. Of course they will, dear. Now just relax. Dawn will be here soon. A little shit. And here I hoped I was your only nighttime visitor. I don't hate you, because this is not you.
This is a truly disgusting hour to seek a chinwag, you know. And you're quite sure it wasn't a dream? Cheese partaken at a late hour can wreak havoc on the unconscious. Go on. Tell me about it. Why, I've shared my heart with you. And I'd truly rather you didn't skewer it. There'll be no gorging of any sort until breakfast. Understood? Stay with me. Most dire night visitor to be burdened with, sounds like. My sympathies. Hate's too easy for my liking. Let's take the high road on this. Chin up. We'll best this. Well, whatever it is.
I'll kill the bastard. What happened? Ah, soldier. What are you even on about? I'll fuck him up. Bad. Just say the word next time he slithers into our camp and he's gone. We'll get through this together. I'll protect us. And we'll skip through fate like two truants on the beach at midday. Hate you? I love the drama. Bring it on.
Hells. What wretch? What did it say? That blasted thing. You better hope I don't catch it. I'll slice it in two, fancy hat and all. Hate you? The coast would sooner be swallowed whole by the sea of swords. You don't have to shoulder this burden alone.
Well, could be worse. Could have done something horrible. What did it say? Whatever's whispering these rabid thoughts to you, block it out. Focus on me. Gruesome sounding wretch. Not something I envy of you. Let's save the hate for those who deserve it. This isn't your fault.
Tell me, Kenyank, you will lay no hand on me tonight. Damnable vermin! I will not let you be preyed upon by this louse! Whenever this urge strikes next, we will fight it, and we will win. Hate you? Don't be ridiculous. If I hated you, you'd already be dead. Now, a new dawn has come, with new victories to claim. So let's get to claiming them before someone else beats us to it.
We ask before we bite. Growl all you want. It won't stop the dawn. This will be over soon. If anyone understands an internal voice forcing your hand, I do. But that's not who we are now. We make our own choices. And you made the right one last night. Well, no, you tried to kill me. Of course it's not all right. But nothing is ruined either. After all, what's a little attempted murder between friends?
By the weave, you're practically rabid. This is not good, if I may state the obvious. All right, let that anger out however you see fit. Few have an unblemished history. You must better yourself, not condemn yourself. This is surmountable, I'm sure. I'll protect you until you prevail. Let's not throw the murderous baby out with the bathwater. It's not all right, but it's what I'm willing to do. For you. This is a rather high-risk romance we've embarked upon, isn't it? Brings new meaning to the term strange bedfellows. Chin up. We'll best this. Well, whatever it is.
Easy now. A piece of me will burn you going in and out.
It's bad. I won't say it isn't, but I've done worse.
The powers beyond our control picked us to do their dirty work. That isn't our fault. To be honest, the thought of holding you down while you try and rip my throat out is kind of wonderful.
I can take you at your worst. With pleasure.
Shit. This isn't good. That's it. Gather your might. Slaughter the fiend that stalks you. You are not the before. You are the now. You are the later. If your past is so diseased, let it wither and plant something new. It is. You are my greatest adventure. And what is an adventure without monsters to slay and toasts to be made after?
No, keep back! No biting! This is worse than I thought. Growling. Come on, at least use words. You're better than this. Fight it! That person's a stranger to me. Don't torment yourself with the past. I won't quite say that. Far from it. But you and I have a bond. I can't let a little bloodlust ruin that. I'm sure someone will write a romantic ballad about this one day. Hopefully not a tragic one.
Skvar! The banished prince willing, I'll bite back. Enough! I am not your enemy. You craved for blood. There needn't be shame in that. You may even carry a grain of pride. Certainly not. But you didn't leave any unwanted bruises last night. Consensual bruises, those can be negotiated.
How flattering. And disturbing. You do the same to me. Now just relax. Dawn isn't far off. You're not alone in this. None of us are. We can even compare notes if you like. Oh, please. How many lives have you taken? Dozens? I must have brought Cazador 1,000 souls.
I see? Sweet that you care enough to murder me. Mind if you don't? Gratitude can wait. You're not out of the woods yet. Stay focused. That's capitulation, not a solution. Let's search for less drastic means.
I suppose I'm flattered. And alarmed. You can thank me once the bloodlust subsides. Keep focused. Well, it's always an option if we're out of ideas. But let's at least try to save you before it comes to that.
That's so sweet. And fucked up. As for whether I can stop you, I wouldn't worry about that. Thank me when we both survived the night. I've killed people too. Innocence is for the lucky. Life is dirty and we've got the stain of it.
Madness. Or a curse, perhaps. There must be some cure, some potion for you to take. The fiend slain. As if I could ever have doubted you. Now rest. You've earned it. I trust you. Gods only know if I should. But I do. You don't have to shoulder this burden alone.
Nonsense. Bloodshed is for battle, and flattery for the triumph after. Listen to me. Whatever this lunacy, defy it, or you will answer to my blade. I don't need thanks. I need answers. For now, rest. We'll speak come dawn. That's one solution. Someone else, I'd consider it. But you're not someone else, so we'll have to find another.
All right. If you're sure. We can always talk about it in the morning.
All right then. Hopefully there's no more interludes before daybreak.
Glad you're all right. Get some rest. And may only the sweetest spirits haunt your dreams.
Fine. Good night then.
All right then. Maybe if it happens again, try pinching yourself.
Must have been a doozy. Look after yourself, all right? And wake me up again if you can't sleep.
You return to your bedroll and sleep like the dead. As your hand approaches his body, it wavers. It longs to close around his throat. As soon as you raise the dagger, all doubts disappear from your mind, replaced by pure pleasure. This is far more thrilling than your nights together ever could be. In the heat of the night, those last gasps are those of disappointment. With almost no struggle, he's gone out like a light. Thoughts flittering, you prepare to be hated. Regrettably, the corpse before you is not your only company on this dark night. Footsteps approach, not your butler, come to celebrate this splendid deed, but the others, woken by your happy laughter, or the sound of knife on bone.
You have spilled too much blood, caused us too much misery. No more. It's over.
How many more of us must we find dead at your feet? You've tainted this camp long enough.
You killed again! We needed them!
Skvar, you are an agent of chaos and calamity. I will stand for this bloodshed no longer.
Your chaotic urges will be the death of us all, if we do not end you first.
There's no hope for a rabid dog like you. You've got to be put down. Thanks for everything. Now don't struggle. It'll be easier on you.
You are nothing but another parasite to be crushed. Hatazith!
You've spilled blood in our camp before. This will be the last time.
Enough. You are no more than a monster, and the blade names you his prey.
You have no control of yourself. You are worse than a beast, and I will put you down like one.
You dare call this beautiful? Your vile art dies with you, then.
You're nothing but a rabid beast. I have to stop you.
What vile madness is this? If you would make light of this butchery, you are a monster, and I will not suffer you to live.
You're mad! I tried to get you help, but there's nowhere to take you and no time to figure out what the fuck to do. I guess this is goodbye. Don't struggle. It'll only hurt more.
So deranged. You can't even see what you've done. You are no more than a monster, and the blade names you his prey.
If you believe that, your mind is a playhouse for fiends and foul nightmares. If you don't, you are Sharlak, purveyor of insidious deception. You deserve a painful death.
Are you that far gone that you don't even realize what you've done? All the more reason to put you out of your misery.
How did I not see it before? You are Khalith Carthan, driven by blood, and you are too dangerous to live.
I don't know if you're a fool or a lunatic, but you are dangerous. It's time we put you down.
That's impossible. Oh, is it? I suppose you did what you had to. God's help me. I'd have done the same.
If that is true, the implications are most disturbing. Skvar, we are now a warrior short. Let us hope this is the last of these aberrations.
A horrifying thought. Perhaps the prism's ability to protect us is faltering. You did the right thing. If the Absolute ever takes my mind again, I hope you will end me as quickly.
Hells, really? They seem so strong. Just like any of us. Thank you for taking care of them, but... gods. What a mess.
Surely not. Could I have missed some of the signs? Your vigilance may have saved us, but its consequences are no easier to stomach for that. Gods. What a pity.
Gods, are you serious? That's... fucking terrifying. It's getting harder and harder to tell who we can trust.
Sad. So much death. So much loss.
No. It can't be true. Or can it? Perhaps you had no choice then. But still, we can scarcely afford such losses.
A reprobate liar. But what's one more darling sin on the pile? You are holding on to your allies by but a hair.